Have you ever clicked on something you shouldn't have? Something so wrong you can feel the cold seep into your bones the moment the page loads? What if I told you there's a website where you don't just lose money, but pieces of your soul? They call it the ghost market. What would you do to save someone you love? And how far is too far, when the price is your soul? Mara stares at her computer screen, her heart pounding as she reads the words, the ghost market, a place she never intended to find but is now impossibly drawn to. Her finger hovers over the link. This could be a trick, a scam, another dead end. But there, in the description, she sees the phrase, found one. A jolt runs through her, a promise perhaps. She clicks. Mara, inner monologue, hesitant but determined. I don't have a choice. I've tried everything else. If there's even a chance they know where my family is. The site loads, revealing a crude layout with flashing ads and murky images. Tattered dolls, ancient rings, all accompanied by the cryptic descriptions of their owners' tragic fates. Mara's stomach tightens as she scrolls until her gaze lands on a grainy photograph. It's her brother. His face is pale, vacant, eyes hollow like he's staring beyond the camera. Below it, a message reads, Found one. Her hands shake as she clicks on the photo. A message pops up from the user who posted it. User, speaking through a loudspeaker with a distorted sound, if you want to know more, make a purchase. Mara's mind races. Purchase? What do they mean? Her hand hovers over the options. There's a list of artifacts, random, disturbing objects with faded tags. She finally selects one labeled Cloth of the Departed and completes the purchase, barely reading the terms. Days later, a package arrives at her door. It's small, wrapped in worn, yellowed paper, and bears no return address. Inside, she finds a torn scrap of fabric, the pattern unmistakably from the shirt her brother wore the day he disappeared. And that's when it begins. That night, Mara's sleep is fractured by the cold, empty eyes she saw in the photograph. Shadows flicker in her bedroom and the air grows icy. In the darkness, she hears it. Faint whispers, desperate, pleading. Then she sees him. Her brother's figure materializes in the corner, his face twisted in terror, his voice a ragged whisper. Brother's voice, desperate, echoing, Mara, stop. Don't go further. You don't understand what they want. Mara, trembling, whispering back, is it really you? Tell me, where are the others? Mom, Dad, where's everyone? Her brother's figure flickers, growing fainter with each question. His eyes lock onto hers, pleading, almost accusing. Brother's voice, broken. Please, Mara, turn back. You're bringing them here, piece by piece. But Mara doesn't stop. Driven by grief, by anger, she messages the user again. What have you done to him? Where's the rest of my family? The response is instantaneous. User, text to speech, cruelly playful. You're already part of the ghost market, Mara. Every interaction seals your place. You want to find the others? Keep going. But you know the price. A chill runs through her. She understands now. Each artifact she buys isn't just a clue. It's a binding contract. A piece of herself traded for a piece of them. With a shaky hand, Mara purchases another item, desperate to pull her family back from wherever they've been trapped. But the haunting grows worse. Each item brings new torments. Her mother's voice sobbing in the night, her father's shadow looming just out of reach, a heartbeat that isn't hers pulsing through the walls. And soon, they turn on her. Her family's figures appear, but they don't look like the people she remembers. Their eyes are hollow, accusing, as if blaming her for their fate. Brother's voice, distorted, filled with anguish. You did this, Mara. You traded us away. And now, it's your turn. She realizes her terrible mistake. By chasing the shadows of her family, she has become bound to the market itself. She tries to break the connection, deletes her accounts, smashes the objects. But it's too late. The screen flickers to life on its own, displaying her own image now, pale and vacant, a new artifact for the ghost market. A message appears, her username listed at the top. Message on screen, text-to-speech, coldly final. New item up for sale, a soul filled with desperation. Starting bid, eternity. The ghost market is a place where souls are the currency and desperation the price. Mara thought she could reclaim what was taken from her, but some things are lost forever. Remember, listener, some doors, once opened, can never be closed. The ghost market is just the beginning. Like this video, if you felt the suspense, share it to pull others into the mystery and tell us, what would you trade for the truth? Subscribe now because the next story might be even darker.